Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Makeup by Ulka here. So today it's going to be a review of a new product, and it's not any palette from the description that you have seen of the video. It's the most awaited Morphe James Charles palette that I'm going to review. Much excited for this brush set that has arrived yesterday in my mail, and I was just before getting into the video to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon in the right so you're going to get notified whenever I post a new video. Also, like, share and subscribe to my channel. It's going to mean a lot to me and it's going to help your girl grow. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. The packaging of the outer box looks like of it. Here it says Morphe X James Charles. Morphe X James Charles. And then here Morphe James, again Morphe X James Charles. And then here there is James Charles picture here and all the details written about the brushes, like what all the brushes are. Here he has written a sweet little note under his picture saying, hey sisters, James Charles here, and welcome back to my brush collection. Brushes are any artist's tool to create a masterpiece. I curated the brush set with my favorite brushes that are vital to each step of the makeup routine, but also included duplicates of my most used eye brushes. This way you have absolutely everything you need for a full collection and you can focus on unleashing your inner artist. James Charles. Amazing. Like, giving a sweet little note here is just amazing. I really like the thing that he did. I just love the packaging, and on the top it is unleash your inner artist. So here is when I open it. You get a tubby, a big huge tubby. And here also on the tubby it's written Morphe X James Charles, unleash your inner artist. I mean, I just love everything about this brush set. And again, when you open it here, it has two I don't know what you call this, which stays intact so that the brushes don't fall off or anything. And you open it, these are the two buttons which just click open, and then when you open it, now you're getting like two tubbies, like two cases to store your brushes. In this you can store your main brushes, and here you can store your remaining brushes while you're working. I mean, I just love this concept of getting, like, you're getting two cases. That's just amazing. And I really like the quality of the tubby as well. Like, it's so, see, it's so hollow. You can just stuff most of your tall brushes as well. I struggle a lot when it comes to stashing my brushes, because most of the time, if your brushes are really tall and all, then it's kind of really hard to store them. This is a really nice idea. Again, let me tell you, I'm going to mention for how much I got this brush set and how much does it retail, okay, on the screen. And this costed me for 12K. So it was on discount. So yeah, an actual cost when it comes here, it was 16K, and I got it like on the half price. So it was just amazing deal that I got. And I did not buy from Morphe site, let me tell you, because it wasn't available on Morphe site, because there was a big sale going on Morphe site and everything was out of stock, and I was unfortunately late. So I thought of purchasing from an Instagram makeup store, which is Foreign Makeup India. I bought it from her, and she was very kind enough to send me this, and thankfully it was available at hers. Also, I was really going back and forth. I couldn't decide like which brush set should I buy, because I am having a lot of brush sets at home, but I wanted to buy something professional, and I wanted to invest in something good, which is gonna be useful at the end of the day. and so I decided on going with this. I was thinking of going with the Jaclyn Hill master remastered or master brush set, something like that, but I saw a lot of reviews and I didn't feel those convenient, because I was just deciding on buying them, but I didn't feel those useful just because she had a lot of blending brushes, and I don't know the point of having a lot of blending brushes in a set. I mean, that's not a good idea of buying those set which has a lot of blending brushes in it. And the face brushes were similar to Morphe James Charles, but the eye brushes in this, you're getting like duplicates and triple and double brushes of each of them. That's a really good idea. So automatically I'm getting like two sets of brushes, of eye brushes. Like in a set I'm getting two sets of brushes. Like, it's just amazing, and I think it's a good deal. And if you're getting this still, you just need to grab it, because I think this year Morphe is going to discontinue all the James Charles products. So if you're getting your hands on them, still just get it. Or if you don't, even if you get the eye brush set, that's also nice. If you're a beginner, this is nice. If you don't have a full complete brush set, this is nice. And if you only need eye brushes, go with Morphe James Charles eye brush set. That's also amazing, getting all these brushes in them. But it's a good deal to go with this brush set because you're getting doubles of each brushes. That's a really nice deal. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna know. Look at this. You are getting triple brushes in this set, and the packaging that it comes with is also nice. Like, all the same brushes are kept in this one packet. So this is the M441 Pro Firm Blending Crease Brush. You're getting 3 of them, which is a really nice deal, you all. You need to get them. So yeah, let's get started. As I've already started showing you all the brushes, let's get into the video. So, and I'm also going to use these brushes and show you. After like showing you all the brushes, what are you getting, I'll be showing you a short little tutorial on how to use these brushes. And I know I cannot show you, all the brushes cannot be shown in one video. So I'm going to make 2 or 3 videos for sure, so that I can use these complete brush set here. I've already started with eye brushes, so let's start with eye brushes. You are getting M166 double brushes. This is the oval shadow brush, M166 oval shadow brush. You're getting 2 of them. Then oval camouflage brush. I'm trying my best to show you on the screen how it looks. Again, you're getting 2 of them. Then firm shadow brush, you're getting 2. This is in the number M124 firm shadow brush. And you're getting M506 tapered blending brush, tapered mini blender brush. Again, you're getting 2 of them. You the doubles and triples, and then I'm going to show you the single ones. Then M152 medium chisel fluff brush. You're getting 2 of them. 456 mini firm blending brush. You're getting 3 of them. It automatically creates another set of brushes for you, because most of the time what happens is that while you're working on a lot of shoots or you're having back-to-back shoots, you need same most of the time this happens to me. I need same blending brushes or same shader brushes or concealer brushes, and I'm out of concealer brushes because I've already used it once and I want to use it the other time. So this is nice that you're getting a doubles and triples of these brushes. It's a really thoughtful thing of him. Even if your brushes are wet, it takes longer time for brushes to get dried. And now I really on frequent uses, I clean my brushes no matter what. It's actually not good to clean brushes very frequently, but I do clean it just for safety purposes. So I always struggle whenever I want to film a video or I'm working on some shoots or I'm having clients. It's very hard to have other brushes, same brushes. So this is a really nice idea that you're getting double and triple brushes in this set. So let's continue. I think all the brushes, most of them are over. Doubles and triples. Okay, these 2 are left. So let's start with this one. This is 250 detail liner brush. M250 detail liner brush. You are getting two of them. M433. This is, I guess, a Pro Firm blending fluff brush. Yeah, this is a Pro Firm blending fluff brush. M433. You're getting three of them. Okay guys, all the double brushes and triple brushes are done, and now let's start with the single brush set, single brushes. So you're getting M410 flat concealer brush. M410 flat concealer brush. Everything is written here, so even if you don't know like what is this brush for, you can just remove of this sticker and just stick it on the brush, or you just keep this packet so that you know that which brush is for what. And yeah, let me tell you, I forgot to tell you that this is my first time ever having a Morphe brush. I've never used in my life ever any Morphe brushes. This is my first time ever using them. Okay, so this is the famous E62 angle nose contour brush. Okay, this one, let me tell you, let me show you first. This brush is specifically, James Charles has created it with Morphe because he wanted a very nice, a good nose contouring brush. So I'm really excited for this. And yes, you get all these brushes singles. They are available on Morphe website if you want them singles. But I recommend you to go with the brush set than going with singles, because singles is going to cost you a lot. M431 Precision Pencil Crease Brush. M431 Precision Pencil Crease Brush. Okay, these are also doubles. You're getting two M431 Precision Pencil Crease brushes. So you're getting two of them. I don't know why they have kept it separately, because these are also doubles, right? So they have to keep it in one packet. I guess they forgot. Okay. So the last brush you're getting, obviously you're getting a double-ended brush, which is a spoolie and an angle brush for eyebrow or eyeliner. This is the angle liner spoolie brush M158. M158 angle/liner spoolie brush. Guys, whatever brushes you're seeing in this set, you were not getting half of them. Also, you were not getting in Jaclyn Hill's brush set. So I feel that this brush set is much better than Jaclyn's brush set, because Jaclyn Hill's brush set were having like a lot of unnecessary brushes, I feel, which are not really needed. Like, I know that these brushes I need doubles, these brushes I need triples, but having so many blending brushes unnecessary, I don't know the point of having so much. I know that we need a lot of blending brushes, but not so many. Like, girl, I'm not interested in getting so many brushes, like same blending brushes, like small same blending brushes, big same blending brushes. I don't know the point of getting that. And again, she didn't have an eyebrow brush like this brush. She didn't have it, so I was like, no girl, I'm not gonna get this brush set. And it just costs same as this one. It's just same, the cost is same, but you're getting nice brushes in this, and you're getting like so many blending brushes in that. It's your opinion at the end of the day. What kind of brushes do you need? If you need a lot of blending brushes and some face brushes, go with Jaclyn's brush set. But if you need something, you're beginner and you're just starting out, or even if you're professional and you need a separate kit, like I wanted one more kit, so that's why I went with these brushes. Okay. So let's start with the face brushes now. The eye brushes are done. So you're getting a M527 Deluxe Pointed Powder Brush. I can show you this, like how does this powder brush look, because even I haven't opened it. It's a good thing that it's coming with in the plastic. Oh, and again, it's having a plastic covering for extra special protection. Ooh, guys, it's very fluffy and very soft. The bristles are really soft. I like it. I really like it. It's really soft. This is how the brush looks. 48 mini pointed powder brush. I use this kind of brush a lot. Like, I really like this kind of brush just to set under the eyes, or to slightly contour my face if someone needs a really, a nice kind of bronzer, applying a nice kind of bronzer, or slightly, really light contouring if someone needs. I use this brush. But most of the time I use this brush for under the eyes and applying powder under the eyes, then applying it here. This is really nice. It's a very versatile brush. This one also you can use for applying bronzer as well, like, like this. I really like the shape of this, the dome shape that it has. It's really nice. So far I'm liking the brush set. You are contour blush brush M405. This is a really nice shape, you all, like, just to, you know it properly fits here. It's a really nice thing, because most of the time you get this kind of brush with an angle, and then they expect, the people who have small face, they expect us to do contouring with that. I don't like those kind of brushes. I like these ones, which are like really smaller, and you can like properly concentrate the brush where you want. Some of the brushes are kind of shading, but it's fine. Once you wash them, the shading won't happen. Angled contour brush. The shape is a really different shape, though. Ooh. It's really flexible and soft as well. Really like it. I'm super excited for this brush here. This is the E439 Deluxe Buffer brush. Like, I have heard so many good reviews on this brush, and at one point I wanted to buy this in singles, but then thankfully this brush set has all the famous brushes that Morphe is known for. So this is the Morphe M439 Deluxe Buffer brush. And I am someone who uses brushes a lot to apply foundation than a sponge. So if you're someone like me, this brush is really nice for you. 173 Chubby Buffer brush. This is good for, concealing those small areas where you cannot reach, where your sponges cannot reach. This is a really nice smaller brush that you're getting. And this is same version of the bigger brush. Look at M501 Pro Pointed Blender brush. This is the famous highlighter brush, like everyone talks about on internet and on YouTube videos. I've seen so many influencers and on using this brush, and I so wanted this brush as well. So finally we have an highlighter brush here. And then lastly you're getting their famous red sponge, which is Highlight and Contour Beauty Blender. I really like it, you guys, and I cannot wait to play with all these brushes here. So, all these brushes here. So guys, without further ado, let's get right into the video and let's start it. Okay, I'm going to moisturize my face with the MAC Mineralized Charged Water Moisture Gel. I really like this moisturizer because it's a really lightweight. It has a really lightweight texture to it, and keeps the skin moisturized as well as hydrated. Because I'm having an oily skin, so this is really nice for me. If you're having a dry combination skin, you can go with their cream moisturizer, which is more creamier than this, yet hydrating. You can go with that. Okay, so we are done. Let's keep it for some time, and let's start doing our eyebrows. For eyebrow, I'm going to use my all-time favorite right now. This is my favorite product for doing my eyebrows. This is the PAC Super Brow Cream in the shade 02 Cedar Cream. PAC. Favorite product right now for doing my eyebrows. It's been long since I've not used any eyebrow pencils, and this is my favorite ever pomade for doing my eyebrows. And this is a dupe for Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, so you can really see the difference, and it's exactly same as Anastasia Beverly Hills. So let's use the brush, the eyebrow brush, which is the Morphe M158, which is a dual-ended. One side is a spoolie and another side is the going to brush my eyebrows and apply this. Let me show you the product. It's something like this. I keep this foil on top of this so that it doesn't get dried out, and it's like, it's having like a gel-like texture to it. This eyebrow pomade just matches my eyebrow hairs perfectly. I really like it. I always face the problem of the eyebrow shades not matching my eyebrow hairs, but this one does. And these have wide range of colors as well. Look at that. Can you see how natural and beautiful does it look? Right? A bit more darker. I like it a bit more darker at the ends. So I'm going again with a little bit of product and just placing it here. Just at the ends. As you know, my eyebrow hairs are really lighter. Like, mostly I say it's grey. So I tend to make it a bit more darker. Look at that. So natural. What do you guys think? Even the brush is really nice. I really like this kind of eye brushes. You can work really well with it. Again, the spoolie is really nice. It just brushes off your hairs. So many new products delivered at my place in a couple of days. So you're going to see that video as well. So do let me know if you're interested in seeing what new products I got and my opinion on them. Eyebrow mishap going on, you all. So what I do is, if I want to correct my brows, I'll go with a concealer. Again, this is a PAC Spotlight Ready Liquid Concealer, full coverage and waterproof. I'm in the shade 06 Beige. I'm taking this brush. This is the M124, Morphe M124. I'm just taking some product on the wand, like so. And I'm going to clean out the brows. There's a mistake going on. Like so. So far, if you are enjoying this tutorial, make sure to like this video as well as subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the other reviews that I post. Also, the part 2 will come soon on this makeup brushes, because it's not practical of me using all these brushes in one. Okay, so unfortunately my video voice was having a lot of disturbance here, so I planned of doing a voiceover. So please excuse me and enjoy. So now I am just applying the concealer and I am telling you how beautiful it's looking. And previously I was telling you that it's not possible for me to use all these brushes in one video itself, so I am going to surely make 2 videos. So this is part 1 for sure. So this is how the brush looks, and why I'm liking this brush is it is very tapered from the front, as you can see, and I think this is going to be one of my very favorite brushes now for applying concealer. It's like my new favorite now. So I'm just doing the same thing at the other side, and I really like this brush because it's curved from the front, and I like these kind of brushes for applying concealer. And you can see this concealer brush is instantly blending out the product, because this concealer is very hard to blend and you have to work quickly. But though I have kept it for longer time and I'm still blending, you can see how quickly the brush is blending out the product. I really like this brush, and guys, I think I'm in love with this brush for sure. and I like to apply the product at the front of the brows also, so that it gives like a natural finish and a lighter, you'll get like a lighter looking brows from the front. So I'm really perfecting everything and blending out all the edges of the product. So now what I'm gonna do is again going in with a little bit more concealer just at the top of the brows, because that's the brow where there's a brow mishap going on and it really looks funny right now, I know, but we're gonna fix it. And it's very hard to fix the brows if there's a mistake, but we're gonna do it for sure. I like to use the brush, as I've said before, whatever product is remaining on the brush, I'm going to use it at the front of the brows to give it like a lighter looking brow. And now for a change, I would like to use another brush here. So I am going with the Morphe M173, the buffer brush, chubby buffer brush, and this is actually a great brush for concealing as well. And guys, you have to see, within minutes, within few seconds, it has concealed out and it's blending so well. I really like this brush as well. It's very quick, and this brush is really nice because it can reach those areas where your sponges cannot reach. So like your eye areas, your brows where I am blending it, you can see the huge difference right now. It has just quickly blended in few seconds. Really like it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prime my face today with the MAC primer, which I have in a travel size here. This is MAC Natural Radiance Base Lumiere. This is their Prep Plus Prime range, and I'm going to apply the shade Radiant Yellow. This is like a yellow base primer here, and this is like my first time ever using this, so I'm kind of scared. As you can see, it's a yellow base one, and it's like my first time using this primer, so I'm kind of scared to use it a lot. I'm just going to apply like this little bit amount, and let's try to blend it. And for that I'm going to use today my hands only, because, and don't be scared, my hands are washed and sanitized. So here is, I'm just tapping the product into my skin, and it's very lightweight, and while I was applying it, it suddenly went into my skin and gave like a matte-ish finish, semi-matte-ish finish, like a velvety texture it has. I was so scared before because it said it's a radiance primer, so I was scared of that, but it's not that much radiating. It just has a little bit of sheen to it, but my rest of the face was looking matte, so I liked it. Love this primer as well. So now I'm going to go with my all-time favorite everyday foundation. That is the Bobbi Brown Long Wear Skin Finish foundation. And if you guys have not seen this foundation review, it's on my channel, and I'm in the shade W054 Natural Tan. If you have not seen this review of this foundation, and I have done a wear test and my first impression on it, so if you have not seen it, please go and watch it on my channel. And before that, please watch this video and then go on that. So the review is going to be on the I button on the screen. So I've taken like 1 to 2, 1.5 pump of foundation, and I'm going to mix. I like mixing my foundation for a fuller coverage. So today I'm going with the Huda Beauty Fox Filter foundation, and I am in the shade 330 Butter Pecan, and this is the older Huda Beauty foundation. And I'm just going with 1 drop of it because this is a very heavy coverage. It's going to give you very heavy coverage, the Huda one. And I am going to use the Morphe brush today, the foundation brush, which is, so I'm going to be using the Morphe M439 buffer foundation brush. This is a buffer brush that we're getting in this set, and I'm going to show you how this looks like. This is how it looks like. It's very dense, and if you have seen my previous videos, you know that I like to do one side with the brush and the other side with the sponge. So we're going to do that way. So straight up you can see how much coverage this brush is giving you, and the correct way of using this brush, as you know, is going in circular motion, first tapping the product and then going in with circular motion. So oh my god, can you see that coverage that it gave? Like it just gave like a full coverage and hide all my imperfection. And do not forget the hairline here, because we always tend to forget that. So blend the foundation up till the hairline. Oh my god, look at that. Also do not forget the neck area, because we always forget to apply foundation on the neck, and if we don't apply that, it's going to look really weird in a way which is not pleasant enough. Oh my god, just look at that, you all. I think this is going to be my new favorite foundation brush from Morphe. Let me tell you a quick story here, that there was a time when I wanted to buy this brush in singles. Like I had decided to buy it just because there were so many good reviews about this brush, and I also wanted to try it out. And finally in this set I received this brush. Thank you so much, James Charles, for this brush here. So now this is I'm going to use the red sponge here. This is the highlight and contour sponge, beauty sponge from Morphe. This is how it looks like, and after it is wet, it just enlarged and became so huge. Oh my god, just look at that, how big it is, and also very squishy and soft. So we're gonna take some foundation again and just going to mix it really well with the sponge, and creating like a concoction here. And I like to tap the product, dot it on my face first, and now blending it. Ooh, look at that, look at the coverage here, you all. My god, amazing. It's just amazing. What do you guys feel about this? Do you like the sponge more or the brush? for me, I don't find any huge difference in both the application. I think both are equal. I like both the applicators more. Both are giving same amount of coverage here. And because the sponge is not like your usual beauty blender, it's a kind of a bit stiff sponge, yet soft. It's like a different kind of sponge. I cannot explain it to you, I cannot describe it at all. But once you start using it, you get used to it. Oh, look at that. Also, let me tell you, the sponge has not soaked out a lot of product. It's giving like a very nice coverage here. Look at that. Can you guys see it? So, can you guys tell a difference here? Because I cannot. I just love it. Oh my god. Like, I think this one is going to be my favorite tool as well. The more I blend, the more it looks fuller coverage. It's giving fuller coverage yet natural. So what do you guys think about this? Are you liking it? Because I'm really liking it. This is just amazing. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply a bit of concealer, and today I'm gonna go like very natural. So I'm just gonna apply one concealer, and that's going to be the PAC Spotlight concealer that we used before. Just applying on the usual areas and going in with the smaller buffer brush. Can you see that it just blended out my product seamlessly without any brush tricks on my face? Because usually what happens is when you blend any cream product on your face, the brush kind of leaves out its tricks. So you have to again go in with a damp beauty blender to remove that out. But in this case, it was different. I really like this brush a lot. I just love it. And yeah, this brush is the Morphe M173. It's a chubby buffer concealer brush. It's so short and dense and with a rounded tip that it's so perfect for precision work in the corner of the eyes and around the nose. It's just best. Love it. Just love it, you all. It just made my foundation game. It just made my foundation game stronger here. Also, I love this concealer a lot, and let me tell you, this concealer is very hard to work with because it dries out really quickly. But while using this brush,
it it was just a piece of cake to blend out the concealer. It just blended it in no time. That's the reason I like it. I think the bristles are really nice, good quality, so that's why it just blended out really well. Again, I'm going in with the same sponge because I like to go over once I finish doing it with the brush. I like to go over with the sponge. For a more natural looking skin. Look at that. I really like my base, you all. Can you see? It's so beautiful. What do you guys think about it? Do let me know in the comment section below that do you guys like it or not, because I'm liking it and I'm living it. So I'm gonna go with my cream blush today from NARS. This is the the liquid blush from NARS. This is the NARS Orgasm liquid blush. This is like my favorite liquid blush here. And if you want to see the review of this, do let me know in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to do it. So here I'm showing you how I apply this blush. I'm gonna take a little bit on the back of my hand and just dotting it like this, 3 dots like here and 3 dots on the other side as well, a little bit more, and then on the chin and on the nose. I like to make my blush application look, like flushed. I like to be looking flushed a lot. So we are going to do the usuals, one side with the sponge and other side with the blush brush. So here I'm applying with the Morphe E4 angle contour brush, and yes, this is a contour brush, but today I'm going to use this as a blush brush. And straight off the back, can you see that it just blended the product so seamlessly, like within a few strokes it just blended it. Oh, I just love this brush. I'm liking it. Also blending on my chin and my nose. Yeah, and also can you see that this blush is really natural, though I applied it a lot. And now we're going with a red sponge and just tapping out the product. So while I was blending this product, I noticed that it just removed the blush that I applied on the other side. The sponge just removed it, and I had to go again and reapply the product again with the fingers, and this time I straight away went with the fingers and not with the sponge. And this is the right way of applying this blush, going with the fingers, because NARS always suggests to apply its base product with fingers, but I usually use this kind of brush, angled brush, to apply this liquid blush. So applying with the sponge was my first time, but it didn't work, unfortunately. Anywho, so let's move on with the powder product. And for the powder application today, I'm going to use my all-time favorite oldie translucent powder from Kryolan, and this is the Kryolan Professional Translucent Powder in TL4. This is my all-time favorite. Guys, this is just the best powder. This is a yellow tone powder. To apply this, I'm going with the Morphe M527, the deluxe pointed powder brush, which is a huge, humongous brush. like it's so giant here. And I like to swirl my powder into the cap so that all the product goes into the brush nicely, and saturate my brush with the powder because I am an oily skin girl, so I need a lot of powder, you all. And just dusting all over the face. And let me tell you, when I'm telling you, I'm not kidding, this brush is really, really, really soft. And yes, this brush set has natural as well as synthetic hairs brushes, and this one is a natural hair brush. Straight off the back, I'm liking this brush.
You can use these brushes in this brush in various purposes. Like I like this kind of brush for my bronzer as well, because you know you can see the shape of it. It's so huge and giant that it can properly fit on your cheekbone and nicely give you like a bronzy effect. So it's great for bronzer. Love this brush, and I am basically in love with this whole brush set till now. So now I'm going to use this brush. This is the E3 Precision Pointed Powder Brush, and I'm going to today use this NYX palette for doing my powder highlight and contour. So I'm going to go with the yellow shade in this palette because I like a bit of brightening under the eyes. So I'm going to go with the yellow shade, and I'm going to mix a bit of that peach shade as well, just a hint of. So it's going to extra highlight my under eyes. And look at that. Oh my god, this brush is really, really soft and it's very fluffy and it's very tapered as well, so it fits right under the eyes. And I'm using this brush to clean to highlight under the cheekbone as well. This is like a precision fluffy powder brush. It's perfect for diffusing a powder product. Love it, just love it. Now I'll be doing a bit of powder contouring as well. So I'm gonna go with the darkest shade in this palette, which are these two, this and the other one. And for that I'm going to use the brush M405 Morphe contour brush. This is a really nice, like just angled, small angled brush, you can say, which just fits on the cheekbones. It's great for contouring. I really like it, especially if you have like smaller face like mine. It's really nice for those face shapes. If you have a huge face shape, you can go with the other Morphe brush, which was the Morphe E4 angle contour brush, which you get in the set. That's kind of a big one, but this is perfect for me as this is a smaller one. And now also you can use this as blush brush if you want to concentrate the blush on your cheeks. So now again I'm going with the Morphe E4 angle contour brush, which I mentioned before, and just going to clean up under the contour where I apply with the banana powder in the same palette. I like to do this for a sharper looking contour. And now I'm going to use the Morphe E62 angle nose contouring brush, which James Charles has specially created with Morphe. It's a collaboration with Morphe. So you get this brush separately as well. I didn't really like this brush because it was very fluffy, but James Charles was saying that it's a contour friendly brush for him and he likes it a lot. But this wasn't my favorite of all the face brushes. So, because I like my contour to be very sharp, especially my nose contouring, and I prefer my brush to be very stiff and angled. The one which I use is the Pack brush, which you have seen in most of my tutorials. So this wasn't my favorite brush of all. So to blend and everything, the edges of the contour, and make it look good, I'm going to go with the concealer brush again. And on the bridge of the nose again, I'm going with the same James brush just to highlight my face. Here I'm telling you that I really like the Pack Cosmetic brush. I'm going to mention the number of the brush in the description as well as on the screen. So this is not my favorite brush, and I think I'm not going to use this at all, or maybe I'll use it, I don't know right now. I think it's useless. So again, going in with the Morphe M335 Chubby Buffer brush, which is my favorite concealer brush, which I've mentioned it before. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with a bronzer, but here I cannot decide which one I should go. Should I go with this Naked palette from Urban Decay? This is the Naked Flushed palette from Urban Decay, and this is in the strip. So I have decided on going with this with a powder brush, which is the Morphe M527 Deluxe Pointed Powder Brush. I'll be going with this to bronze up my face. And just applying on the parameters of my face for a nice bronzy look. Guys, this is actually a powder brush, but I'm using it as a bronzer brush as well. It's a perfect shape for bronzing up my face. I'm gonna apply a bit on the forehead. As well as chin. Okay, love it.
So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with a blush from the same palette with the Morphe E4 Angle Contour Brush, which is like my now favorite brush to apply all the liquid and powder products. As you can see, it's very flexible to work with. Again, it has a angle to it, as well. I like these kind of brushes a lot. They're very easier to work, and it's giving like a very natural flush to the skin, which I love it. Okay, so we are almost done with all the face brushes. The only brush I hate the most is this one, the one James created with Morphe. I really hate it, and why I hate it, I have given you the reason as well. It's a very useless brush for me, and I love the powder brush. I love this contour slash blush brush. I love this contour brush, the E4. This is like my new favorite brush. I love this small fluffy brush, as well as I love the brushes for foundation and concealer as well. These all are my favorite brushes, as well as I love this concealer brush which I use for eyebrow under the brow. And now I'm gonna go with the highlighter brush that everyone talks about. So today for highlighter, I'm gonna go with my favorite highlighter, which is a MAC highlighter, which is very nice golden color, Whisper of Glitz highlighter from MAC, and going with the Morphe M501 brush. And guys, you can see here I'm really excited just to use this brush because so many beauty influencers and makeup gurus and YouTubers talk about this brush a lot. So let's see how it works. Ooh, can you see that? Amazing. It just, I don't know, somehow it rightly fits on the cheekbones. It's meant for it. Love this brush. Going in the other side as well. Here I'm really enjoying using this brush. Going on the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow and chin. Oh, I love it. I like it, you all. What do you guys think? But being a bit more extra, I'm gonna go with one more highlighter, but this time it's gonna be my Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette. I'm going with Seychelles, which is a beautiful champagne highlighter. Ooh. But wait, I've decided to go with Fiji as well, which is a cream base highlighter base for Seychelles. So I want to try that as well, and I'm going with that concealer brush which I love the most. Just applying it on the cheekbones and blending a bit with my fingers, going on all the high points with the brush. And guys, believe me or not, you're gonna see a really huge difference after applying this cream based product. Right now, this is like my go-to routine for applying a highlighter. I like to apply the cream base first, the Fiji, and then go with Seychelles on top of it. You're gonna see a huge difference. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Guys, can you see that? Like, I am shining from the moon. Like, people on the moon can also see me. I'm like a disco ball. What do you guys think? So now I'm just going to set up the whole face with my MAC Fix Plus. This is in gold lit. You can see that shimmer in it, golden shimmer. This is my new setting spray from MAC. I've never used this before, so it's gonna be my first time, and I know I'm gonna glow a lot after spraying this. It's gonna make my face look like a disco ball. Look at that. Ooh, I like it. I'm loving it, you all. I'm living it. I'm living that highlighter life. So here's my trick. What I do to amp up my highlighter, I go back on this wet face with the highlighter brush and just applying while it's wet. You're gonna see a huge difference. Look at that. Ooh. I'm just leaving it. I'm leaving this. Ooh, look at that. What do you guys think? Are you gonna try this technique? Because I love this technique for to just amp up your highlighter game. I love doing this.
Going to bring you guys a bit closer, and we are going to create a very soft yet glammed up look. And again, I'm going to use my other than favorite palette, that it's the new soft glam eyeshadow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which I love this most, and it's like my current favorite right now. Like, I never start my looks without this. And if you guys haven't seen the review, my first impression and swatches video, then you guys are missing something out. So do go and check my Anastasia Beverly Hills review out. So we're gonna play with this palette today, and I'm gonna create like a very soft look. I'll just show you this look I just came across on Pinterest today, which is of Makeup by Alia. So let's see how this turns out to be with using the eye brushes, and let's see how many eye brushes can I use right now. And obviously there's going to be part 2, so stay tuned for the next video as well. So after this part, it's not going to be me talking out video, it's going to be a voiceover.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my usual P. Louise base in number 2. This is the universal base with the help of the Morphe M166, and now I'm going with the Huda Beauty Life Liner and drawing a wing. It's just for my reference here, so that I can start my eyeshadow from this point. And now I'm just going to use the smudger brush from Morphe M410. This is a really nice sharp concealer brush, but I'm using it as an eyeshadow brush right now. Now I'm gonna go with the Morphe M506 smaller tapered blending brush. This is really nice. And now I'm gonna go with a huge big brush from Morphe blending brush M433, again going in with that taper blending brush. And now I'm gonna go with a detailing brush which is Morphe M152, and now I'm gonna clean out my lid area with a micellar water and cotton bud, and going in to cut the crease with my P. Louise blank canvas, and just using the concealer brush which I like the most, M124, and using all the brushes again. And now I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Life Liner and drawing a very thin line, and now I'm going to smudge out the outer corner with M152, M410, and I love this pencil brush which is M431, just for the smoky looking eyes. It's just smoking out so well my outer corner. And again using all the brushes on the waterline. Now I'm going with the metallic base from P. Louise and using the fine eyeliner brush which I'm gonna list it on the screen. And now I'm gonna complete this look with the lipstick, which is NYX Lip Lingerie and Estee Lauder Lip Envy. So guys, this is the final look that I have created. If you guys enjoyed this look, please make sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel. And yes, part 2 of using these brushes video is gonna be soon on my page. So make sure you like, share and subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell in the right, so you're gonna get notified whenever I post a new video. Bye bye, love you all.